That's what you asked for. You wanted to see it? It's my Transformers room. Welcome to my home. All right, starting off when you walk in, you see Mr. and Mrs. because I'm married, and she's my favorite Decepticon. Victorion, had to have a poster because I was the fan favorite combiner that won that year, and she's dope. With my Megatron over top, Predaking down at the bottom, my favorite movie, and let's get into the toys. So, we got 6 guns, Slammer and Scamper, respectively, all in front of Metroplex. We've got Omega Supreme with Countdown on his shoulder, Mini Masterpiece Megatron, and Titans Return Galvatron back there because I don't like him. All right, we got Fort Max with the city speaker sitting on his shoulder. Poster of Menasor. Cog. 2 headmasters. That's actually Skyquake and Liege Maximo. 8-face. Second shelf. Movie toys and prime toys. Cliff Jumper. Can't remember his name. Leadfoot. RC. Viacon. Crankcase. The RC sisters combined. Blackout, Bumblebee, Bulkhead, Knockout, RC, the Dreads, Last Night Megatron, and Transformers 2007 movie Ravage. Underneath that, we've got the original arc, which transforms into a little playset, battle set. The best book ever, Transformers Vault, best game ever, Transformers Devastation, and Fall of Cybertron with War of Cybertron also inside of there. Titans Return Megatron. Night 2000 kit car, because why not? That was the first car that had a robot inside of it that didn't transform back in the 80s. Soundwave from the War of Cybertron game, and Soundwave from Bumblebee movie that turns into a boombox and a small city. Bumblebee Ravage, Bumblebee Rumble. At the bottom, we've got Cybertron Optimus down there by himself, and then we come to the Decepticon diorama. Let's start at the top. Obviously, you know these guys, the new Stunticons with Skyquake in the back. Second floor, we've got Thundercracker, Starscream, Nemesis Prime, the clones, Pounce and Wingspan, Slugslinger, Quintessons, Galvatron, Scourge, Cyclonus, Alicon, and Combiner Awards, Cyclonus. And then we've got the Predacons in the back, Octane, the real Battle Slash, Quake, Runamuck and Runabout, Megatron, G2 Bruticus, G2 Stunticons, Barricade, another drag strip. We've got Ratbat, Blitzwing, G2, Wild Rider, Reflector, Scourge, Kickback, Overlord, Terrible, Punch Counterpunch, Devastator, Stick Shot, Shockwave, and Wolfwire, Astro Train, Ravage, Laserbeak, Siege Soundwave, Direct Hit, Counterpunch, and Slitherfang, Lugnut, and G2 Stunticons. Come on over here. We've got Brunt and Full Tilt. We've got knockoff Shockwave with my Titan Tripticon, who inside of his stomach does still have a bunch of headmasters in it because that's what me and my wife like to do. Come in here and feed him at night. Titan class Scorponok. And then we move over from there. We've got my stunt scene diorama. It's my little city. Just little race cars and my legend scale. Actually, regular Voyager class fits on there too. Underneath of it is my Marvel diorama. You'll see Core, little trash, Todd McFarlane, Spawn, one of the greatest figures ever. And on top of that, you got Spider-Man, and then more Marvel figures that sometimes I'm play in here with them. Or make stop motions, little foliage. And then underneath the Pots Predator. Let's take a trip onto the opposite side of the room. You start off with the Transformers poster. Thank you, God, for everything. And we're going to start at the top. Animated Megatron, Elita 1, Rewind. And next floor, G1 Optimus, the Torchbearers, Bumblebee movie, Blaster, the trailer to Rodimus, and behind him, Decepticon Mirage. On the elevator, we've got Tarot, and we've got another Torchbearer. We've got Ultra Magnus, Jetfire, RC, Eject, the Clones, Trax, Rodimus, Daniel, and Spike, and Sam, Huffer, Chromia, Lancer, Torchbearer, Skyfinder, I forgot the name of the satellite, Springer, back up to Huffer, Impactor, Rain Dance, got Blaster, Teletran, Torchbearer, Dust Jump, Perceptor, Prime Wheeljack, Wreck-Gar, Wheelie, my boy, the Clones, Sawback, and Netflix Bumblebee. Underneath that floor, we've got Bulkhead, Grimlock, Prowl, and Hound, and another Torchbearer in the back. Main floor, Optimus, Grapple, Inferno, Hot Rod, Chromia, Firestar, Ratchet, Jazz, Ironhide, Sideswipe Clone, Cosmos, Junkions, Wreck-Gar, Blur, Wheeljack, Generations Cup, Sideswipe, and another Wreck-Gar, because you can't have too many Junkions. On my desk, the man himself, Unicron. Okay. And that's, where my desk, where I sit at, stand, my kids, my wife and I, rings, hats, the back of RC for some reason. All right, and then over here, let's start at the top. Megatron poster with the with the Decepticon. Can you see that? That's a little case holder from when they were making them discs instead of making them cassettes. G1 Megatron right there. That's from my daughter. My daughter drew that one for me. And then we've got the Arc, animated Jazz, Acid Storm, Core Class Megatron, a fake Scourge, Legends, Optimus, some bot shots in the back, the Tonka Devastator underneath of it, my Legend toys, Nightbeat, Stakeout, Flax, Flame War, Daddy-O, Trip Up, Stormcloud, Visper, Ramhorn, Nightbeat, Liege Maximo, Blackjack, and a fake Pretender. And down here, last of my little legends, Headmaster Cup. Why he's down there, I don't know. Ratchet, Smokescreen, Black Arachnia in helicopter mode. 2 police cars, because why not? Were 2 barricades. Dust Jump, Sawback, another Big Head Prowl, another little Bumblebee, G1 Defensor. And then under it, we've got Power of the Primes, Starscream, Hotshot, Groove, G1 Groove, and Laserbeak from the Bumblebee collection, and the Lamborghini. That's a 1-step changer, so I don't really count it. I believe that is all of my collection, but yes, let's just go back over them in reverse. There you go, so you can see everybody. Oh, Wei Zhang RC, I'm Prime, Rung, don't remember his little name. And over here is where I keep all their guns. And in that closet is where I keep all my guns. So there you go. You wanted to see the collection? You got to see them. There's everybody in my Actually, that's not everybody in my collection. Hold on one second. because I forgot. Before I was able to put everybody in here, once my oldest son had moved out, these guys used to be on display in the garage. In the garage, we've got Power Core Combiner Dinobots, my first Bruticus, a couple more bot shots, the satellite guy from the ARC, Power Master Optimus Prime, War for Cybertron Game Optimus, Transformers Animated Soundwave, some art that I did. Yeah, these guys are all in the bedroom. Hyperdrive and Blackjack. That's whose names I couldn't think of. Swindler and Road Handler. You guys know Ravage and Laserbeak. And Red Heat and Stakeout. That was their names. Then we got a fake Nemesis, and then all the boxes. Yeah. And then all the rest are just boxes and my super ridiculous, awesome 70-mile-an-hour remote control car, and my other remote control cars, and Transformer boxes. So there you go. It's Beta 14 Prime. Y'all have a wonderful night. You're welcome.